あれちょっと待ってね。なんかできないぞ。できてお願い。ツイッターできてできたわ。よいしょ。よっこいしょ。ちょっと待って、自分にモデレーターつけて、自分のサブアカに。OK。こんにちは。OK。これにモデレーターつけるの出てやんだ。モデレーターを付与しました。OK。私事なんですけど、こんちおいっす。あ、そうだ。みんなが知らない宇治と丸なんですけど、宇治と丸、昔自分の挨拶、おいっすじゃないやつだったんで、そっから始める？みんな大好き赤でいいさちく、今日も会社の犬として誠心誠意働きます。ワンワン、宇治ちゃんだよの宇治と丸です。やります。今日のね、おっちゃんちにもらった、こうやってウルフをやりたいよあ、再起しやがった待ってどうしてなの？ちょっと待ってね、再起入っちゃったから。あ、今一瞬映ったな。ちょっと待ってね。善と多難すぎ始めます。イエーイ、始めていく。善と多難すぎだからね、このゲームはなんかちょっとホラーチックなとこもあるらしくて、よいしょ。メガネフリーだ。フギでフギするわ。ちょっとメガネが汚すぎる。OK。さあやっていくよ。セーブまたはロード中はこのアイコンが表示されます。はい大丈夫ですよと。狂気に陥る。嫌だな、狂気に陥るの。ランゲージジャパニーズ。明るさの調整。暗い方のアイコンがうっすら見えるように明るさを調整してください。うっすらってこんなもんか？うっすら、私にはこんなもんで見えるんだけど、みんなの方で見える？一応みんなの方で見えるように調整する。私今こんなもん見えるんだけど、見えるかな？見にくいね。ちょっと私今スマホで自分の画面を見てるんだけど、明るさの方を最大にしても、こんなもんで大丈夫？じゃあちょっとやっていきます。初めから続きからオプションクレジット。ちょっと待って、ガチ怖い感じのやつじゃないこれ。空きスロット。1924年ボストン。酒と睡眠薬で記憶を振り払う第一次世界大戦の、ちょっと読めないな、エドワード・ピアース。現在私の治りのために案件を探しに 慮する私立探偵、早急に C 案件を見つけなければピアースの免許剥奪の危機である。ピアース、私立探偵の免許剥奪されちゃうから早く案件を見つけようって感じかな。第一章。今日はね、じゃああれ配信は3時間ぐらい一応予定してるから、3時間でどうまで進めるかな。ガチで怖いやつだったら私途中でふんふんふんって言い始めるから。そう、私は探偵ってこと。ちょっと待って、なんか犬の毛すげえキーボードに挟まってる。待って、狂気に陥る。オッケーオッケー。おーおーおー、ゲームも大丈夫そう。ゲームもちゃんと聞こえてるこれ。ちょっと待って。論解ゆえおぞましい最後の時まで正気を持てる者がいるなら、その者に彼の慈悲があることを願おう。そういうことですよ。もうすでにサンチチェックいるぞこれ。うわあ、すでにこれサンチチェック入ってんじゃないのこれ。ゲームをセーブしました。こっから始まり。わあ、これ自分でやんのか。うわあ、オッケーオッケーオッケー。はあ、もうこれ超とかじゃない。来たね。これ視点をさ自分で動かすやつか。しゃがむ。はいはいはい。ちょっと待って、こっちなんもない。こっちなんもないね。ちょっと暗いなぁ。調べるために照らすアイテムがあります。どこに？これかな？オッケー。ランプを拾った。ランプをかざして見てしまうとこれサンチチェックじゃないですか。ボルトカッター。ちょっとわかんないけど、こっちにもなんか、あれ？なんかある。いいね。ちょっと開けてもらって。で、汚ねえな。びっくりしたが、私に続き、運命は逃れがたいほどにお前を引きずり込む。心臓に悪いな、このゲーム。心臓にガチ悪い。チェイス系無理なんだけど、ちなみに私。ここも開けとく？ここは開けれねえの。これさっき言ったとこだよね。これなんかでも飛び越えるとかないから逃げる系ではなさそう。飛び越えれたら逃げる系絶対あるんだよ。だからあそこも開けとけばみたいなとこあるんだけど。ちょっと。これは何？これは何でもない。ただの明かりか。サクサク進んでいくぜ。なんかハエの音すら。なんて粗末な捧げ物なんだ。私捧げ物？ちょっと 走るとかあんのこれガチじゃん。うわーやだな。追われるじゃんこれ。追われるやんこれ。うわ最悪だ。うわー、うわ、もうやだな。見よ。これ私？これ私ハゲ？あ、違う。これあれじゃん、ハスターじゃん多分。おおおおおおおお失礼。という夢を見たのか。はあはあはあはあ。新しい場所発見しました。手帳を見る。はあはあはあ。これなんか育てるあれもあるね。育て要素これもしかして。ロストバタライオン。ロストバタライオン11、18。ちょっとよくわかりませんいやまあわかんないか。とりあえず
A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy.
エドワードソリエドワード・ピアーズ潜り酒場の恐喝事件。俺を雇ったバーのオーナーは案件の結末は気に食わなかったらしい。だが法を踏み外してる以上、その証拠をつかん探偵に立てつく術はあるまい。あ、しゃがんじゃった。あ、待って、なんかここ見える。
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Natural sciences,
あ、これ同じ。
linguistics, archaeology.
こっちも見える。
I should get rid of all this stuff.
物語が今まだちょっとよく分かってない。あ、こっちも見れる。いいね。音楽止めれたわ。電話。これかな。
I'm
もし
listening.
もし。ウェントワース探偵事務所と契約を結ばれ。ピアースさんはじめまして。探偵関連の担当してます。はいはい、ご連絡いたしました。
Is that right?
おお、またあなたの情報を教えてくださいえ、あ、何かを育てれるってことか。キャラクターを作れるってことね。いやー、これダメだよ。これあんまり心理学っていうのはね、あんまり良くないんですよ。目星がいいかな。やっぱり目星か調査だと思うんで、調査3までいってるから目星育てよっかな。じゃあいいね。これは話術。そうだな。じゃあ話術育てようかな。オッケー うん。あ、じゃあ医学ちょうどこれで2ポイント振れるから医学振って終わりかな。でトゥットゥってやめんのこれ。これかな。はい。OK。はいはいはいはい。
What's wrong?
何ですか。まあそれは申し訳ないと思って、あんま仕事してないってことだ
Work
ね。
is scarce. But are those cases worth it?
Mr. Pierce, are you still?
盾つけねえわこれは。これこそ盾つ
I'm
けねえ
coming.
わ。今行きます。はいはいはい。まだ調べてないとこいっぱいあるからちょっと調べたいんだけどね。
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already
そりゃ
dead.
そうよ。
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look.
はいはいはい。
I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look
勝
at
手
your
に
picture.
この探偵 OK
That's all
って言
you've
ってる
got.
けどちょっと難しいことは私に言わないでくれ。
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
はいはいはい。現在絵画を調べる。ファイルを見る。ファイルから見ようかじゃあ。これはこれ見てみよ
A warehouse on Darkwater.
う。はいはいはい。
Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
配送伝票。判読不能の部分もあるが、住所の一部は解読できる。ダークウォーター第36倉庫。捜査報告。出火元ダイニングで一家全員が犠牲になったという。警察は事故として片付けているが、サラ・ホーキンスの精神的虚弱という主張を通す。それはなぜだろう。切り抜き、サラとダークウォーター出身の、実業家チャールズ・ホーキンスの結婚について書かれた、一本ちょっと待って、メガネが。一本の記事かな。二人はここで一人息子のサイモンとなんたら生活をしている。はいはいはい。はいはいはい。お手帳を見る。はいはいはい。多分これはあれだろうね。ナビみたいな感じだね。次のやることみたいな。聴
What's this
者。
symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
はいはい。
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
ちょっと待って、今このはいはいはい、どれか自分で選べるんだよね。こういうの聞いちゃダメなの？全部聞けない？どれか1個だけ？1個だけなのかなこれ選べるの。今手帳見れないのかなこれは全部聞ける。 OK。
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
だがしかし私にかかればこんな問題へでもねえつう話で情
I
報は
think
これで
I'm
十分
beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house
はい
fire.
はいはい
Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your
はい
daughter.
はいはい。
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
これバカにしてね私のこと。
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
はいはいはい。
Darkwater. I think I've got a book
と
on
りあえ
the
ず
North Atlantic.
ちょっと
I'll no doubt find some
探してないと。
married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
回転できるんだ。したところでって話だけど。おアイテムを手に入れた。とりあえず調べれるところ調べて。あ、ちょっと待って。よいしょ。はい。あ、ここも。なんか調べれるとこいっぱいあるわ。医学。なんたらかんたら。なんて書いてある。ザ・レ・リーニング・オブ・メディシン。
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
そう、これ私、あれ、配信してるのさ、忘れて普通に多分さ、じっくりプレイしちゃうかもしんない。申し訳ない。サクサクプレイはちょっと望めないっすね。申し訳ないっす。お、あ、あれこれ中見れないんだけど。これ、中見えねえのか。
I used to be an avid reader.
ほんま。はいはいはい。
The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders.
OK。
That isn't courage.
あ、ここにもなんか見るの。
I wonder why I still take these things.
これ自分のことじゃないの。睡眠薬を手に入れた。これさ、セーブってどうやってやるの？ちなみにセーブ勝手にされるとこしかないってこと？そこまでちゃんと進めないといけないのか。あ、そんな感じかな。もう見たよね、全部この辺ね。ね、さっきね、あとね、ここ調べれたんだよ。あれ？調べれなくなってる。まあいいや。飲まない。何を？お酒を飲まないでしょ。ハイになっていくかいかないかの話。これ酒だよね、多分ね。オッケー、オートセーブね。ハイになっていくかいかんかの話。私仕事前に酒は飲まない、さすがに。調べれるとこもうなさそうだったらちょっと行きましょうね。よーし、じゃあ早速行くぜ。いいね。ちなみに今久しぶりにパソコンの周りにすごく配線たくさんです。今日すごい高度な数でそう、今はね、あれ加湿器もちゃんとついてるからね。加湿器ちょっと自分に近づけとこっかな。加湿されるように、喉の調子が良くなりますように。腕が鳴りますね。任せてくださいよ。私名探偵だからね。わかんないけど、あのおっさんが私のことバカにしてるとこが分かった。もう断れねえだろ。お前にもお前の事情があることを私は知っているぞみたいな感じ。バカにされたことだけ理解した。ちょっと犬の毛がすごすぎる。なかなかロードが進まないね。ちなみにこのプシューって音もしかして入っちゃってるか、マイクに。ちょっともうちょい話すか落ち着かないね。よいしょ、この辺にしとこう。新しく買った加湿器もいい感じで、ちょっと今度スライム買おうかな。加湿器の音なんか、そんなシューシュー言うてた？もうちょい拾う音なんか狭めれないかな。まあいいか。ちょっと待ってね。OK。ゲップをかましていく。さあ狂気に陥りますよ。狂気に陥るってあんまりね、いい言葉ではないと思ってて。ムービー始まった。 特殊ホームインテラティブ、ちょっと読めなかった読めても多分分かんないから大丈夫なんだけど、読めないと問題があるとこはちゃんと日本語で記載されると思うんだよね。A game by チャンニデストゥディオ。だからこのゲーム作った人の中あれが流れてるのかな、そう分かりませんけど。
We're almost there.
もっと大画面にOBS の方で見てるからさ、ちょっと画面がちっちゃいよね。大画面で見て、変なの触って配信途切れても嫌だから。お、始まった。今のまでは多分エピローグみたいな感じかな。はいはいはいはい。汚ねえ船だな。危ねえね。結構なんかあれだよ、なんか古い船、ちげえわ、もうついてる船か、何年も前についてた船みたいな感じの汚ねえ船が今映ったから、これに乗ってきたかと思った。危ねえなと思って。
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload.
さあ何日もかけて捜索しなきゃいけない感じか。すごい大荷物。
Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
はいはいはい。
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have
Welcome
been a
to
landlord,
Darkwater.
but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the harbor
今から仕
master's
事にちょっ
office.
と酒は飲まないっすよ。
If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
フロッツイに話しかける。バーに行く。ブラッドリーに話すけど、サブミッションもちゃんとあれしていきたいから、ちょっとバーの方で行きますか。ウィウィウィウィ。すげえ酒飲んでそうなぐらい顔真っ赤だったね。何か調べるところがある。
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
ほんほんほん。オープンって書いてある。ちょっと入っていって。え？汚な。え。
Hey, be careful.
喧嘩売っていく。
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
喧嘩を先に言ったのは俺じゃないぜと。
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure arises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
あ、お酒は飲めないんだ、この時期。ダークウォーターについて一旦聞きますか。ちょっと待ってね。なんか何個も選択肢あるわ。ダークウォーター。これは
The
何で
stranded
しょう。
whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water, when our whalers left for long months and came back sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
あ、そうね。
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
じゃあこれ
You
聞
know
こ
where
うか。
this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
OK この場を去るぜ。
That'll be all for now.
You again.
あ、ミスってもう一回話しかけちゃった。うまくカーソルが合わないぞ。
That'll be all for now.
ブラッドリーってやつに私は話しかけたいんだけど、とりあえず
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor, what did he say?
これは
He laughed.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
My God.
なんかこの人に話しかけれるわ。
Nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. Gifted with its own consciousness.
一人で喋ってる。
Until it finds a new reader.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
なんか話聞けるわ。
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course. They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
Okay.
I bid you farewell,
ちょ
gentlemen.
っとよくわか
Good
んない。
night, stranger.
まあでもダークウォーターはなんかこうクジラ漁が昔盛んだった過去の栄光にすがってる島ってのは分かった。このブラッドリーってやつどこに、この女子か、女子
What you looking at, stranger?
これ配慮できてなくない？これ女が酒場にいちゃいけないみたい
I'm just passing by. Sorry.
Let me drink, stranger.
な。これはブラッドリーではないのか。ブラッドリーはどこにいますか？あ、なんかこっち行ける。開いてない。これでもこれ入っちゃいけないんじゃない？こっち。ブラッドリーはどこにいるんだ？いい女だね。でも顔をよく見せておくれよ。めっちゃ目合う。ちょっと嫌そうな顔してんね。あんま吸わん形でタバコ吸ってるね。手持ち花火みたいなタバコ吸い方してる。ブラッドリー探そう。バーにいなかったのかな。あの人たちの話は聞けるのか。ここでいける。
You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard! You'll see what a true sailor's got in his belly.
There's nothing for you here either.
You hear that?
Beat it.
You bilge rats don't scare me.
What did he
こっ
call
ちは
us
いけないん
just
だ。
now?
I said you were a bilge rat. And even a boxed limpet. You think we don't know what you're doing? Hidden in the fog?
I'll shut up
There's
your
nothing
big
for you
mouth
here
once and
either.
for all.
Beat it.
Optimistic.
Are you stupid or what? Even your captain.
Wait, move back. Let the police do their
あ、
work.
これだ、ブラッドリ
Hey, Sullivan. The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real
Kawaii.
bad.
一緒になって批判するわ、こいつを。
Back in the water, you shysters. You're
て
crazy.
めえ、この野郎、イカれてんのか、お
Can't
前。
understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody
Ay,
listens
nanda.
to us anyway.
That's
Ah,
no
iga
way to
kutsukaeru.
treat an
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a
Kujira oru
short
yo.
time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast
腹が
back in the
痛すぎ
water,
る。
you shysters. You're crazy.
ちょっと待っておくれ。私ちょっと一旦休憩していい？腹痛すぎる。うんこ行ってくるわ。うんこ
Listens to us anyway.
配信始める前にしたんだけどな。やばい。ちょっと少々お待ちを。 ちょっと待ってね。
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
ちょっと待って、やばすぎる。うんこしたい。オッケー、ちゃんと分かりやすいようにG 出しとくね。はい、こういうことです。ちょっと待っててくれ。 戻りました。うんこ休憩から。おっこいしょ。はあ、ガチで死ぬかと思った。うんこがしたすぎて。よし。
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh yeah. He's gonna get us into
よし、ちょっ
trouble.
と続きから。一応サブミッションをクリアしたので、
It's a sign. There's something
もう
coming.
言っていいのかな。このフィッツロイに喋りかければいいのかな。あ、でもね、探索できる場所もうないかな。あ、なんか拾えるやつあるよ。あ、これ今拾えねえのか。肌かゆい。閉じた。開いた。探索できる場所探索できなくなっちゃわないかな。喋りかけたら。探索先にするか。
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years. Fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover.
あ、トイレだ。さっき私が言ってたとこじゃん。何？昔のトイレかな？
A Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
はあはあはあ。これさっきの船かな。2階とかも行けるわ。お、医学の本第2巻。1巻しか家にはなかったんやね。あ、キャラクターシートを見る。医学そんな成長してないよ。まあまあまあ。よいしょ。2階行きましょうか。お、勝手に人んちガンガン開けていいのかな。片足ない。あ、ちょっと待って。
What a macabre souvenir.
これは何？わからん。へえ。こんなどかどか人んち上がっていいのかな。こっちも一応階段か。でもこの人フェッツロイじゃないよね。足あるね。あ、こっち行けるわ。さっき自分が来た船でしょ。視点がやりづらいかもしれない。なんかこっち行ける。あ、帰ってきた。あ、こっちもなんか。
Broken. This place seems half abandoned. I wonder what Captain Fitzroy has got to say about this woman, Cat.
契約条件は明確。配下を抜かりなく管理すること。我々を挑発することはできない。なお、このメッセージは返信は不要。金は使いのものに。キャット。ちょっとあんまりよくわかんないな。
I brought out the Charles Hawkins
これフェッツロイだっ
cargo
た。
manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
はいはいはい。この
I
子しゃべ
brought
る。
out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests.
隣
They're on
の
the table
机。
next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be
あ、これ
disappointed.
か。
When
はい
you're
はい
done,
はい。
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. That's all I'll get from them.
あれフェッツロイに話しかけるじゃないの。あれフェッツロイ消えた。 きに来てくれ。できて何？あ、おるわ。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor.
義
The
足だったこの
hardworking
人。
lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale, even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
あ、これ。
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
Oh, 忘れちゃった人用かな。こういうの聞いても
I
大丈夫か
found
な
a threatening letter signed by a certain cat.
What? I don't mind you visiting my harbor master's office, but I prefer if
怒ら
you
れた
didn't
やっ
go
ぱり。
through my affairs.
Are you being blackmailed?
Not exactly, no. That shyster wants to make us pay protection money.
With any success?
I wouldn't say that, but she terrifies my men as much as her own.
あ、そういうこ
Can
と
you
か。
not do
OK
anything to stop her?
Don't you worry about that.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
Killer whales don't have many known predators.
That's true. And normally, they're not found around here. But, you're gonna take me for a fool.
Give it a try.
Have you heard about the depths? Trenches that plunge into the earth and that shelter creatures unlike any other.
You're talking about mythology.
Indeed, you're right.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
お、新しいのある。あれ、そんなことない。これ言ったら怒られそうじゃない？写真、あなたに似てるねって言ったら。
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
どこって言った今。もう一回聞いていい？
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
新しい目標。あ、はいはいはい。座標クジラはどこにあるんだ？ちょっとよくわからなかった。こんなとこに人いたっけ？こんにちは。飲んだくれ、奥でここ。あ、こっちでも人いる。飲んだくればっかだな。お、あっち行けるようになってる。こっち、ちょっとこっち行こうか。
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. If you want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you.
これは
I've seen the kind of messages their boss sends. You're not scared of her.
Of course I am. Everyone's scared of that woman. She's not interested in small fry like me. You, on the other hand, nose around too much, you'll have dealings with her.
I shall take my leave.
You saw what happened with
ああ、
the
やべ。
I shall take my...
この辺りはあんまりうろつかない方がいいと言われたが、すごい止め方してるね、車。ふんふん。
A handle. It must come from these old winches. This ratchet device seems to be usable. A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
あれまだ調べれるとこあるはずなんだけど。どこかなあ、なんかある。あ、なんもない。あれどこが見れるんだ？あ、ここか。
It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
多分私は上に行きたいやんね。これで巻き上げたらこの下に行けるでしょ。ちょっとわかんないや。一旦じゃあちょっとメインミッションの方行こうかな。
That's no way to treat an omen. Oh yeah.
釣りしてる。 こいつもなんか鼻赤い酒飲んでるのかな。お、調べれる。よくな、こいつピッキングしだしたぞ。
Damnation. I broke it.
え
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
鍵開けのスキルがいるのかな。しまったな、壊しちゃった。苔の生えた銅像がある。
St. Brendan, patron saint of sailors and travelers. Desecrated. I can't even say which language it's written in.
鍵開け失敗したらもう開かない。ここ。
It's no use. The padlock won't give.
鍵開けはないんだよね。鍵開けっていうあれが。ミスった。なんか今割り振りしちゃった。今何ポイントあるんだ。2ポイント何もあげれない。もう一生開かないこれ。もうお茶飲もう。オッケー。
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what you think.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
Is it Cat who's shaking down Captain Fitzroy?
Oh, hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
Let's see.
Come on, you could tell me. Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Why, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst, the lot of you. It'll stink less.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss who sent me.
Oh, yeah? And why didn't she say anything to us?
She sent me to see who's filching her stock.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You got no proof to back up your claims, and I'd advise you against snitching.
If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
話術失敗した。
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
We saw you talking to the two soaks. Go die of thirst.
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's gonna be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
Kat, she's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
I went to see the statue of St. Brendan.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think?
What
The sa-
Who else in Europe?
なるほどね。さっきの倉庫から入れるのか。OK
I bid you gentle. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
あ、こいつ喋ってない。
Where do you think you're going?
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Thank you for your valuable help.
Okay, sir.
Don't put that beat
警察が無能っていうのはいつの時代だって言われてる話だからね。さあ、こっちの倉庫から入るぜ。まだね、多分ね、見てないところがあるんだよね、どっかにね。暗くて見づらいよ。ここは壁ですか？あ、あった。
An old cogwheel. Rusty, but in working order.
全部調べた。 火消せないの。OK。どうやってここ開けるんだろう。あそこの上に登りたいんだけど。ここだ。
I could use this old winch to lift the grating.
こんなんつけれるの？全部？ OK。
Looks like everything is in its place. All that's left is to try to turn this handle. Damn, I broke it.
え？おいっす。壊れちゃった。どうしよう。
Well, well.
あ、びっく
A
りし
little
た。
mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf? Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
Is your name Cat?
What of it?
Maybe we can come to an understanding.
Maybe. Or maybe not. Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
物語は一応進んだっぽい。
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
ここはどこ？あ、ここさっきのとこか。
Well, well, look who's back.
I have an offer that could interest you.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy for a while.
You send us to take the punishment while you go quietly about your business. What's in it for us?
What would convince you to help me?
There's only one thing that'll get us to move.
For sure. Bring us something to drink and we'll take care of the bootleggers.
I'll be back.
Take your time. We're going nowhere.
お酒を買いに行きます。
Something real bad. Don't put that beast back in the water, you
あれ、あんなとこに人いたっけ？こいつら。
We're no longer at home on our own island.
Calm down. It's not worth the effort.
I told him, that flunky, that he'll see what a real sailor has in his belly.
If you continue like that, everyone will see what you've got in your belly.
I hope so. I hope they don't forget the lesson. Me? I'm not scared of some girl.
I mean they're going to cut you open, you idiot. Calm down.
れこれとこ人いたっけ？
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again
これ
anytime
キャッ
soon.
トじゃん。
We
あ
did.
あ、キャ
Hey,
ット。
Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah. Aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly. But it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm very serious. The whole family died in a fire, and I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit. And nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
The cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots!
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah.
It's fine. He's with me.
Oh, okay.
歩くの遅いキャットが。
Be a gentleman and move that for me. That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
Okay.
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case? Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this? It smells as bad as it looks. Is this one of Sarah Hawkins' paintings? What is this picture of Charles and Sarah Hawkins doing here? What happened here?
あ、わかんなかったのか今の。あ、閉まってる。
Someone has settled in here.
And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
Look around you. Someone has settled in here. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail?
え、嘘、画面真っ暗。
I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
映ってる、オッケー。
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
ほう、2章終わった。よいしょ。だいぶゆっくりやってるね、私多分ね。もう2時間ぐらい経ってんじゃない？そんなに経ってないのか。よいしょ。ケツが痛えもんだって。あとキャラクターの視点的に画面酔いしそう。よいしょ。あ、そうなの？展開違う？わからないながらも頑張ってこうやってるよ。狂気に陥っていくぞ。横になれるかな。あ、画角的に横になれるので発見しました。ちょっと遠いかもだから声が。マイク近づけるか。
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
He's clearly not doing any gardening.
You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
先行っていいか？待ってると時間かかっちまうねよ。ホーキンス邸にたどり着く。いけねえが。あ、こっちか。先に行っていいかとか言いながら全然違うとこ行ってもらおうた。え？何の音？なんか音変わったね。お、なんかある。
The flowers on Sarah Hawkins' grave are fresh. The old caretaker must be very attached to her. The caretaker takes great care of these graves. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I don't understand. Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
よいしょ。ちょっと横になってたらちょっと画面見にくかった。
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker.
こんにちは、
thought
こんに
that.
ちは。
Lord, have pity on this poor family.
Poor kid.
Nageえな。こっち何がある？また音楽変わった。怖い。
I'll have to find another entrance.
何の音先から？
This entrance is still in use.
Whoa! Whoa! You were trying to force the door, you nosy prick!
Easy, sir, all right? Put down the axe.
You know what we do with rubble like you? We gut them. Dump them into the ocean.
Whoa! You're Mr. Winchester. Lower that axe. And let's talk calmly.
I'll show you how we have it out on Darkwater.
You haven't forgiven yourself. You stay here to honor the memory of the deceased.
That's true. I want no more violence. No more tragedy.
It's painful to be the last one left.
You don't know how right you are. Understood. I'm listening.
The police report describes a domestic accident, but Stephen Webster has several reasons to believe that this may not be the case.
Webster is as stubborn as an old mule. And I did tell him that we should let the dead rest in peace.
He wants to restore the reputation of his daughter. I just need to see where the fire started.
No, I can't let you in. The mansion isn't safe.
That's why you barricaded the entrance.
That's right.
And this door?
It's locked, and I make sure it stays that way.
You still put flowers on her grave. You cherish her memory.
Mrs. Hawkins was an exceptional person. She cared for everyone around her.
Let me shed a light on what happened to her. Give me that key.
I'm probably making a big mistake, but it won't be the first. Here, take the key and do what you have to do. Go on, then, just to get rid of you.
Let's see what more I can learn from this mansion.
びっくりしたね。警察いる。
Pierce, shall we enter? Now that you've finished your fun and games with Silas, we can perhaps inspect the mansion.
You're right. Let's go. Let's take a look inside.
I'm with you.
こいつは一緒に行ってもいいんか。警察は仲間か。警察はお友達、仲間。4時くらいになったら一旦やめようかな。4章までいけるかな。 4章に行くか4時になるかで、まあその辺で一旦やめます。あんないっぱい寝たのにさ、今日クソ眠いよ。私昨日1時ぐらいから朝の昼の11時ぐらいまで寝たのに。
Follow me. I know the place. Who left this light on?
The Last Supper of the Hawkins. What does this tell me? This roast. What strange creature has flesh like this? This place is for the head of the family, Charles Hawkins.
あれでもやめれないからまだ見るとこあるね、多分。あ、下にあった。
The boy was probably here. Smashed his plate on the floor. Sarah Hawkins' plate. Why did she leave it untouched? Something happened at this table. An argument?
Hey, Pierce. Daydreaming again?
Working, officer. This dinner table tells us a lot about the Hawkins family life.
Well, we don't have all day. The scene of the fire is next door.
Let's see if I can find
Silas
something the
managed to bring the
cops
fire
missed.
under control.
Hey.
It's already too late.
Did someone escape the fire? Did it stop at the time of the fire? Did Sarah Hawkins lose one of her shoes? How? If the painting I found on the docks really came from here, how come it didn't burn? Was Charles Hawkins a heavy drinker? They had a fight. Why? The child's corpse left a trace. Where are the others?
Konnichiwa.
Blood. This lamp was thrown. This was no accident. This was a fight. Someone fell here. A desperate attempt to flee. Huh. And the boy.
So, Detective, what do you make of it?
Much of this evidence simply contradicts the investigation's findings.
Really? Tell me about it.
I suspect this lamp caused the fire.
That's what the investigation suggested, too.
But does your report mention the bloodstains? The lamp didn't fall, it was thrown at someone.
For heaven's sakes, no. The report doesn't mention that.
It would seem at least one person fled the crime scene.
What'd you say?
That mark on the door. Someone's hand slid down there. The left side has no mark. The door was open and that someone left.
For God's sake. I mean, if it's Charles or Sarah, they wouldn't have left their son.
They would rather die in the flames as a family instead of calling for help? I don't buy it.
Oh, yeah?
I found a bottle of whiskey. Empty.
Charles sure liked a drink.
No glass. I suspect one of them drank heavily to calm down. Charles, most probably.
That's pretty thin. Who says that bottle hadn't been there for a while?
I was under the impression the fire started around midnight.
Yes, Silas banged on our door around 1 a.m. Poor devil ran so hard he was almost belching his lungs out.
This clock burned before 10 p.m.
That's impossible. What you imply? Silas never would have hurt the Hawkins family. Besides, Dr. Fuller confirmed the hour of death in his report. Your clock must have already have stopped.
Dr. Fuller?
A brilliant surgeon, and a friend of the family. I'm sure he took the matter to heart. I see no reason to doubt his word.
So be it. Let's move on. I can tell where young Simon was, but not his parents. Where were their bodies found?
I can't help you on that one. Charles and Sarah's bodies had already been carried away when I got here.
Without your authorization? By whom?
Marshall, Andrews, Chief West. We never deal with cases like that, you know. So... well...
I firmly believe this fire was more than just an accident.
Huh. What's your theory?
I think the Hawkins couple got into a fight.
You sure of that?
There's only one way to be sure.
I just ask that you don't disturb anything. Chief West found out about what we're doing. I'd be in serious trouble.
These bandages are covered in dried blood. But whose? An original edition of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, dated 1818.
It's quite a building, don't you think? Do you know that the Hawkins were among the wealthy?
Moby Dick, Melville's classic. The epic battle between man and whale. Mandatory reading for any whaler, I guess. A book on the first inhabitants of the island. It seems they got here around the 14th century. Darkwater history. This place was settled back in 1692. A book on hunting whales, the island's staple diet last century. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style sure is recognizable. One of Sarah Hawkins' paintings. Her style, sure. 20,000 leagues under the sea. Another story about the mysteries of the deep.
アイテムを手に入れた。動かすなって言われて平気で動かすやん。間違ってしゃがんじゃった。ちょっとこっちが。うん。この探偵めっちゃ喋るよ。
What could Sarah have done to make this person threaten to call the police?
え？何今の？気のせいか。ね、雷だった。ちょっとずつ見てこう。明日行けなかった。
Locked.
うん。暑いみたいやっぱり。
What will her room reveal about her?
Oh, 開いた。
Locked.
これもうどっちからも開けれない鍵あるんだね。うまく操作はちょっとできない。
This ledger lists all of the paintings Sarah Hawkins sold. It seems the last one was given for free to a Francis Sanders. I wonder why.
鍵なくなってたけどバレない。
Barbiturates. Sarah Hawkins must have been extremely agitated resorting to such a treatment.
ここなんか目星使えるとかどっかにあるんよね。どこだろう。あ、こっちも行ける。
The boys' room. A child's fort. From what threat was Simon protecting his world? Tom Sawyer, Mark Twain. Sarah must have read it to him before bed. Sleeping pills. Strong for an 11-year-old boy. What was wrong with this family? What nightmarish vision could have inspired them? Simon's troubles went beyond family problems. That kid saw something. Something terrified him.
でもまだなんか目星できるとこがあるんや。あ、ある。
The argument that led to their tragic end seems to have been simmering for some time.
よし、目星終わり。
What was going through that boy's mind?
ここまだ目星できるとこあるわ。どこだろう。ここ来たらなくなる。あ、ある。ここ？あ、ここだね、多分ね。え？さっきこんなんだったっけ？ここってここのやつだよね。ここから、あれ？
Was Sarah Hawkins interested in the occult? What was she trying to achieve?
Bradley? Is that you?
え、どっから落とした今。え、こっち行かなきゃいけない？
Is anyone there?
さっきもあったけど無視してた。マジ全然気づかなかった。びっくりした。
You! Stop!
え、追っかける側っすか？どこ？
Bradley, did you see which way he went?
Who? I didn't see anyone. I just heard some noise. Are you all right?
A man was hiding on the upper level. He ran when he saw me. He can't be far.
This door is blocked from the outside.
あ、これは入り口か。
I'll cover you.
いいよ、これで。熱い思いしなくていいでしょ、別にわざわざ。
This door was closed earlier.
Where did he go?
捕まえて
It
何？
looks like an
捕まえ
old
たことにな
seaway
る。
map.
Do you really think that your fugitive came in here? I don't see any way out.
Seems like this came from a log. There must be a link with the Seaway map. As if the bookcase has been moved several times. This panel is movable. Cogwheels. They must be linked to an opening mechanism. Probably a secret passage. I must find a way to activate the opening mechanism.
I'd be better off not touching.
何もせんとこ、とりあえず。
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. It looks like a freehand map of dark water. Certain areas have been highlighted. I wonder why. Clearly, Charles Hawkins knew Captain Fitzroy very well. I wonder who the man with the glasses is in the photograph. Probably another friend of Hawkins.
あれ？さっきこ こ見れた。
They look like Celtic runes. Charles must have brought them back from one of his foreign trips. This globe seems to have been part of some mechanism.
なんだっけ、なんか
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
その前に目星するとこ見つけてんだよな私。謎解き系か。謎解き系来ちゃう。あ、これもあれか。あれがあるのか。じゃあちょっとこっちにしよう。こっちちょっと暑いだけだし。謎解き系だった。ビビったね、さっきの。物めっちゃ盗む。そう、物めっちゃなんか盗める。売って金にしよう。目星できるとこがあるはずなんだけど。
Have you seen the old maritime maps on Charles Hawkins' desk?
Strange. No ship has left Darkwater shore for years. Maybe he kept them for sentimental reasons.
あ、これあれか。オイル補充できるとか。これ、いくらでも補充できんの？じゃあこっち使おうかな。
As if the bookcase has been moved several times.
目星できるとこどこだろう。はい。はあ。Sorry。ちょっと見つからないわ。これだよね、多分解かなきゃいけないの。解くんだよね、多分これ何かを。
Doesn't work.
だから手がかりはどっから？
Must have missed something.
かもしくはこれ？
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
ただの公開記録だもんね。ちょっと分かりませんね、私にはね。うん。これは何でしょう。地球ですね。これ地球？日本なくない？あ、これ日本？これ。違うね。 日本ないよ。ちょっとわかりませんね。これの見方もよくわからん。日本ここぐらいじゃない？じゃあ日本。
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
公開日誌にヒントが載ってます。公開日誌。公開日誌。
The Scylla. It's the boat that was stranded at the entrance to the harbor. There must be a link with the Seaway map. 小卒に難しいことを頼まんでくれ。おっこいしょ。ケツが痛すぎるよ。42N70W。これはメモ必須ゲーですか、もしかして。メモいらない。うせやろ。とりあえず片っ端から 4270N にしたらいいの。N って何ですか？この辺ですか？待って、これ縦の数字わかんないんだけど、縦の数字どこに書いてあるの？なるほど。 Doesn't work. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
これ？
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
ちょっとこれもっとさ、ズームできないの？細かい数見えへんのやけど。33N53W しか見えない。42N55W も微妙に見えるかもしれない。
There must be a link with the Seaway map.
47かな。比べても何もわからんっちゃうね。あ、いや。
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
わかりませんね。40。お？ここになんかあるわ。この辺。
Doesn't work. I must have missed something.
力こそパワーもできる。あ、これ？パワー？パワー。
Damnation. I can't budge these gears.
道具なんかないよ。道具
I'd
な
be
んか
better
ないよ。
off not touching them for the moment.
あわなんか歯車もう一個ぐらいはめるんですか。あ、オイル追加してなんかないかな。こっちこんな道あったっけ。どこ行った私今。あれこういうとこあったっけ。ここはどこ。あれ
Charles and Sarah's wedding was painted by Sarah herself.
へえ。これ最初の火事のとこでしょ。そっからこっち行くでしょ。こっち行けなくて、あれあ、さっき危ね危ね危ね戻れんくなるとこだったガチで。難しいこと私に言わないでくれよ。とりあえず目星探そう。あ、目星ある。
Charles Hawkins was keeping her father's letters from her.
はー。手紙は関係ない？あれ手紙どこ行っちゃった。もう終わっちゃった。
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log. There must be a link with the Seaway map.
わかんない
There
な。
must be a link with the Seaway map.
42、70。下手な鉄砲数打ち当たる作戦にするしかないんだけど。こんなもんですか。開かないね。
Doesn't work. I must have missed
そも
something.
そもさ、この地図合ってんのかな。ちょっとこうさ、わざわざここからこういうとこ、
Looks like the
照らし合
navigational
わせてほしいんだけ
paths
ど。
described in the log.
古い数字、古い地図の海図の数字をよく見てみましょう。N とか W とかよくわからん。頭痛くなっちゃうよ、こんなことしたら。積んだわ。積んで N は西の頭文字だと思うんだよね、私的に。なんかバグったことね、今画面の下ぐらい。
Looks like the navigational paths described in the log.
N が来た？ノーズってこと？もしかして。なんか聞いたことあるぞ。ノース？イースト？イースト。北はでも地図上で基本的に上なんだよ。ってことは 北はこっちだから、ここは合ってんだよ。でこれがわからん、私には。ちょっとW 西、南を北を見たときに西は左側だから、北を見たときに西左側だから、こっち合ってんじゃんやっぱり。ん？ダブル N ダブル、ほらほらほらほらほら、 N とダブルでしょ。合ってんじゃん。でN だから72 W N 40。ちょっと待って、40どんなもん、こんなもん、この辺かな、この辺あれ 33N53W、 あれそんな数字だったっけ。3353、この辺ですか、この辺ですか。おお、動いた。
Looks like it worked.
どうして、どうして。
Well done, Pierce.
すげえ来たね。あ、第4章始まっちゃった。よし、めっちゃキリよくない？私4時かさ、4章ぐらいいったら終わろうかなってて、ちょうどいい感じのキレがいいところにまで来た。ふぅ、大章まであるんだこれ。一旦終わります。いいね、最後の謎がどうしてそうなったのか私には分かんないけど、終わりなんするか。というわけで終わりたいと思います。今日来てくれた方ありがとうございました。よかったらまた来てくれよな。全然またね、ありがとう、バイバイ。おしたまでバイバイ、お疲れー。あ、新宅コメント取り込みます。